and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing yet another beer brought to me by the very generous Average Joe here on YouTube. Joe, thanks so much, man. Again, another hoppy beer that he tried to get as fresh as possible, and he delivered. This is only about 3.5 weeks old at time of shooting. This is the Long Trail Limbo IPA. It is a brand new seasonal from them. And they actually have a bottle date on here, the 24th of February, printed in yellow ink in plain sight. It doesn't get more easy than that. Come on, brewing companies who don't do this. It's so simple. Anyhow, I am very excited to try this. As you guys figured, I had to get to all these hoppy beers ASAP. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, check out the aroma. Oh, wow. Smells like sweet orange, sweet tangerine notes, some grapefruit, some melon, some mango. A little bit of a sweeter note, too. It's almost like a candied apricot. Very fruity. I'm smelling a little bit of a sweet bready malt in the background, but yeah, this smells like a tropical fruit basket, sweet citrus. Oh my god. Joe, this is a welcome recommendation already, buddy. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead, check out the taste. Just like in the aroma, I'm getting a sweet tangerine, sweet orange peel right up front. There's a nice bitter type of grapefruit note. Getting some of that almost like a candied peach, candied apricot. I'm definitely getting some melon in there, a really big ripe mango type of taste. Wow, this thing is very juicy. It's just definitely on the sweeter side, but it's just like these juicy fruits. Oh my god. Yeah. It's got a nice medium body, a very crisp, clean finish. It's got a decent level of bitterness without overdoing it. It's bitter enough that it dries out your palate, really makes you want to, come back for another sip. Yet at the same time, it's not so bitter that you're like, oh my god, this is just too intense. And it has that sweetness of, bready malt in the background, a little bit of caramel too, just to balance it out, just enough that the hops don't overwhelm. But don't get me wrong, this is definitely a hop bomb. Wow. Hides the ABV perfectly. I can't smell it, I can't taste it. I get a slight warmth as it goes down, but that is it. This is one smooth drinking beer. It's sweet, it's bitter, it's balanced, and yet it's so hoppy that, oh my god, this is just, this is quite a treat. I had never heard of this brewing company nor this beer before, and Joe said, hey man, I know you like your hoppy beers, let me bring this down, and Joe, you were right, buddy. This is very good. As far as rating goes for this one, guys, I gotta go with a straight up 9 out of 10 for this one. It's super easy to drink. It's got those big tropical fruit notes, the big citrusy notes. It's got that maltiness just to balance everything out so it's not overpowering. And it's got a decent bitterness too. Just not much more that you can ask for out of a year-round IPA. That's right. These guys are making this year-round. It's not a special release. It's not limited. It's not seasonal. This is year-round. I'll tell you what, if I could get this all the time, I certainly would. Alright guys, so for my musical recommendation tonight, I want you to check out another group that kind of keeps you in limbo. They're neither satisfied with giving you heaven nor hell completely. Opeth and their 1999 record, Still Life. They're a band that is really interesting and I've liked for a long time. They have progressive metal elements, they have bluesy elements, and they have these really intense death metal elements too, all wrapped up into a beautiful package. They consist of mostly 10 to 15 minute songs, which is okay by this guy. So if you like that kind of thing, make sure to check it out. Alright guys, that does this beer review, and remember, I hope whatever you do involves good craft beer. See ya.